kill the sheep. Them leave us for water, but up on our machine. Hey, I make it put our hands together so that we can fight this them together.
I'm gonna tell you my story now, and that top run at Port Harcourt, you know. They got a city, a lovely place. Don't regret to Johannesburg. I haven't got plenty going on me, but I was stranded in Port Harcourt, you know. If I happen to enter in a pop-house apartment, it just around me. They say, they like me, they love me, they love me, they love my beautiful voice. Please sing another song, only song can do. Please sing another song, only song can do. I took too many honeys and that's not what I'm looking for. I took too many lips and that's not what I'm looking for. All I want is not but plenty of money for my family. I'm not here for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business trip. My story now, and that happened at Port Harcourt, you know. A garden city, I love the place. Don't regret like to Johannesburg. If I happen to enter in a pub house, about 20 days around me, say they like me, they love me, they love me, they love my beautiful voice. Please sing another song, only song can do, my love. Please sing another song, only song can do. And that's not what I'm looking for. I get too many lips, and that's not what I'm looking for. No, I want for plenty of money for my family. I'm not here for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business trip. Only song can do, my love. Please sing another song. Only song can do. I just too many honeys, and that's not what I'm looking for. I just too many lips, and that's not what I'm looking for. All I want is not for plenty of money for my family. I'm not here for a pleasure trip. I'm only here for a business free. Espero Olaga, Olaga, Ijesura. Espero, Olaga, Olaga, Ijesura. Espero, Olaga, Olaga, Ijesura. It is true, Joe. You're not here for a pleasantry, that is true. You're only here for a pleasantry. Please sing us a song, only song can do, my Lord. Please sing us a song, only song can do. Please help, help, help.
The following are some of the songs composed by late Sir F.C. Nwoba during the Nigerian Biafran War from 1967 to 1970.
Allow me to worship Chukwukika Biama on behalf of the entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke, all of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Chukwukika Biama in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resided in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwukika Biama, if we came amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile, ndị IPOB, n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị niile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel, as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. But it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer now and always because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will. And it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiyama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting, we have prayed in your name. Ise, Ise, Ise.
It's M. Josh on the beat. It's time to break loose from the chains. It's time for our freedom. Africa. Cause we can never let them negotiate our freedom. No. Hundreds of years is gone. No Messiah came for the black man. Told us that Jesus died for us. but the black man still they suffer. The truth be said, Africa will rise at the right time, and the time we're waiting for is right now. No one can hold the truth for a long time. Oh, no. So stay awake. The sun is risen from the east, and the Messiah you're waiting is right here. And no one is gonna try to stop that. I can hear a great call for justice. Freedom, let the sun rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kanu. Oh, song of salvation. Freedom, let Africa rise. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom, freedom the Kanu. Freedom the Kanu. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom the Kanu. Freedom Africa. White men fighting for self-determination is celebrated. Black men seeking for self-determination is the separatist and the terrorist. Yeah. When they jail a black freedom fighter, they jailing African freedom. Don't I have rights to my self-determination? Is that a crime? Oh no. Don't I have rights to live? Don't I have rights to express myself? Don't I have rights to speak?
Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people and beautiful people. Permit me to welcome you. It is indeed a great day once again, the one that Chukwu Kabiama have made. This is Biafra Radio, and of course, it is late night with this hallowed platform. Of course, you know that Biafra Radio is where we preach the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So permit me this evening once again to welcome you to this great show, because it is going to be a great show indeed. Therefore, I indulge you to join us this evening. And of course, if you have already joined us, I want you to begin to share this broadcast, share it far and wide, and of course, invite everybody to join us this evening, because it is going to be one of the greatest shows you've ever watched before. All right, without wasting time, permit me to introduce myself, of course, as Nahioma Neronweya. I don't need an introduction, but because it is indeed necessary that we do so, my name is Barrister Onuoha, and of course, I hail from Omowa. Omowa is in Olu province of Biafra land, and of course, I am going to be your host this evening. And of course, today is the fourth day of October 2023, the year of our Lord. And the time studied here is 10:30 p.m. in the evening. We are transmitting live here on Johannesburg, South Africa. Johannesburg is the city of gold. And of course, from Johannesburg, we are transmitting across humanity all around the world. Ebenile Owasotoro. It doesn't matter wherever you are, as long as you are hearing the sound of my voice this evening. Permit me to welcome you, because we have gathered once again to do the needful, We have gathered to worship Elohim. We have gathered because it is the right thing to do. And of course, today is a Wednesday. And like I said, it is the 4th day of October 2023. And my name's once again Barrister Onuoha. And of course, I welcome Omuchineke all around the world for joining us this evening, because on this platform, Biafra Radio is where we preach the good news without any reservation. We preach the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Welcome on Biafra Radio, and this is Late Night with Barrister Onuoha.
Stretch forth his hand. So don't behind the time moves so slow and cold. Oh, sometimes it rains and sometimes it's dry. Some people cry and others smile. Don't ever get downhearted. Keep on where you started. You'll make it through. With hands and hearts together, share your brother's burden. Jah will guide us through. The land of the rising sun.
Right, it is the land of the rising sun, and of course, we are talking about Biafra. Biafra is the land of the rising sun, the land of Elohim, the land of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the land, and of course, the kingdom of God from heaven, which Elohim has given to his people. I welcome you all. Mazi Obichukwu Madu Ogoro. And of course, I welcome you this evening. And not just only Mazi Ogoro, I see Mazi Ikechukwu Ezumezu. I welcome you as well. I welcome the noble king. I welcome Ezudo. And of course, Joycelyn Dolos, and many more who are joining us. Please, as you are joining, I indulge you, please, to begin to share this broadcast around, because this evening is going to be an extraordinary broadcast, like I said earlier. Don't forget, tomorrow is a great day. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will be appearing before the Supreme Court. And of course, we are going to follow it, of course, to bring information and analysis to our people. And this is why this broadcast of this evening is very important as we prepare you for tomorrow great day. It is quite unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is attending court tomorrow, but everywhere is quiet. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is broadcasting about it. Nobody is making any announcement about it. It is quite unfortunate. This is not the IPOB we know. This is not the IPOB we love and cherish. This is not how we do things in IPOB. If it was before, you know how it is. It will go viral. Everybody will be talking about it. But when you go to social media, nobody is talking about our leader's court case tomorrow. It is so quiet, unbelievable. So unbelievable. What has gone wrong? And that is what we ask this evening. What exactly has gone wrong? But trust me when I tell you, the 100 men, they are around, they are standing, and of course ready on standby to continue to push this gospel according to the restoration of Biafra. We are not capitulating. We are not backing down. If all the people have decided to abandon our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, trust me when I tell you, people like Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha, I am out to do this gospel. I am out to pursue this noble cause. I will not abandon Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why this evening we have come live and direct to preach this good news without reservation. And therefore, I thank you if you are joining me. Do not be dismayed. We are not interested in numbers. I said, we are not interested in numbers. Even if I'm broadcasting to 1 or 2 or 3 people, it is okay. It is all right. Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu said, only 100 men. Only 100 men. And that shows you the restoration of effort of Biafra is not about millions. It is not about so many men. It is not about thousands. It is about those few that have dedicated themselves to pursue this noble cause. The days has gone. Days has passed. When we talk about numbers, it is no longer a matter of numbers. This is no longer a game of numbers. No, absolutely not. It is a game of few men. I'm talking 100 men who will see the promised land. I'm talking 100 men that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken about. These are the people that we are expecting each time we come on air. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you. We have done numbers. We have done numbers, and I'm talking about numbers of people who are not the real deal. Numbers of people who are not really preaching this gospel with all their heart. We have done numbers of people who are hypocritically talking about Biafra and IPOB. Enough of the numbers. Let's talk about 100. Those that will preach Biafra in truth and, of course, and in a straight way. So this evening, we will be bringing you news, update, analysis, because tomorrow is a great day. Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu will be appearing before the Supreme Court. And because of that reason, we need to talk about it. We cannot join those who does not want to talk about our leader because they don't want him to be released. But it's not in the hand of any man. It is not in the hand of any woman for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Elohim have written it down. Elohim has spoken about the release of our leader. And therefore, we don't care if the numbers are there or not. It is not the game of number. It is the game of few. And I'm talking about 100 selected men. These are the people who will restore Biafra. Therefore, permit me once again to welcome you. It is Biafra Radio, and this is Late Night with Barrister Onuoha.
Living on this land that has been cursed by none. Whoa now, oh my arigato. Though we dash much day, living on this land that has been cursed by none. Whoa now, ayoko so shibuya kanfunche, anataka misuki kandesu. Now it's grand, in this land there is so much fun. Living in a land that has not been cursed by none. Oh now, oh well, yeah. Arigato.
All right, welcome back once again, Biafra Radio. It is, and if you are only joining me right now, permit me to welcome you. It is Barrister Onuoha, and this is Biafra Radio. We are live, we are direct. Ikechukwu Kabiama onye promihenile, he is presiding over the affairs of his people. Let us start in earnest. All right, I want to talk about tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow is a great day. I didn't mean to come on air today, but because it is an important day tomorrow, it is a day that Biafrans need to be updated about. It is a day that we all need to be on the lookout to know what is going to be happening. Of course, in the Supreme Court, where our leader will be appearing. And of course, before I go into analysis, I think it's very, very important that we update you and bring you up to date with news and information so that we can understand what is happening, especially tomorrow. Like I told you, it is going to be indeed a great day once again. I welcome you all for joining us this evening. And of course, we will proceed in earnest. Let's go straight to news and information, of course, to prepare you for tomorrow great occasion. We call it great occasion because each and every time Onyendumazi Nnamdi appears in court, it is indeed a great occasion for Biafra because Elohim is going to show himself a mighty God. And at the end of the day, we are going to come out victoriously. And tomorrow will not be an exception. All right, let's proceed and see what we have. Supreme Court fixes October 5 for hearing of Nnamdi Kanu's case, challenging illegal detention by government. Now, it is very, very important that you understand what tomorrow's case is all about. Very, very important because some people, all they know is that Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to court tomorrow, but they don't know what his court appearance is all about. And this is where we come in as Biafra Radio Media, of course, to update Biafrans, to keep them on the know why Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu is appearing tomorrow before the Supreme Court. So let's get into details to update you for you to get acquainted with events as they unfold tomorrow. So Supreme Court fixes October the 5th for hearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case challenging illegal detention by Nigerian government. So basically, let me take you a way back, a little bit back. Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu was acquitted of all charges, of course, by the appeal courts, which all of you are aware of. And yet the Nigerian government insisted on illegal detention of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So his legal teams are now challenging that illegal detention. And this is why our leader is appearing tomorrow in court, because his legal teams are challenging the illegal detention of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, let's go into details. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has fixed Thursday, which is tomorrow, October the 5th, 2023, for hearing on two separate appeals filed by the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through his counsels and against his continued detention. The appeals to hear on Thursday are marked SC/CR of 1394 of 2022, Nnamdi Kanu versus Federal Republic of Nigeria, and SC/CR 1391 2023, Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, this news is coming from Sahara Reporter. So Sahara Reporter is reporting this information, of course, according to the lead counsel of the detained leader of the IPOB, pro IPOB group, Michael Zucker, may confirm the hearing date to Sahara reporters on Saturday. So tomorrow, our leader will be appearing before the Supreme Court, and it is very, very important that we all, keep ourselves abreast with events as they unfold, because our leader can no longer continue, any legal detention. He did not commit any crime, and as I'm talking to you right now, he is being detained for no just cause, and therefore that cannot continue. Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free, because you all know how it started, of course, from Kenya and the extraordinary rendition of our leader to the Zoo Court, Nigeria. And ever since then, there has been events upon events whereby our leader has been exonerated from all charges, from all trumped up charges, up to the appeal court, who have finally acquitted Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu of all charges. And yet, the federal government of Nigeria continue to detain our leader for no just cause. So tomorrow, we are hoping that, of course, that the Supreme Court would do the needful and, of course, see reason, of course, to release Oyindumazi Nnamdi Kanu from this illegal detention. All right, let's continue. Don't use IPOB's name for political points. Don't use IPOB's name for political points. And of course, this is coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family. They warned the politicians not to use IPOB's name for political points. All right, so let's go into details and see what this news is all about. And of course, if you are just joining in right now, we encourage you, of course, to share this and, of course, to invite others as we are updating Biafrans around the world with information and update as it should be here on Biafra Radio. And don't forget that on Biafra Radio, we preach the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth. So let's proceed. Nnamdi Kanu's families wants politicians to stop using the name of IPOB to score points. 2 days ahead of the governorship election, petitions tribunal judgment, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's family has warned politicians and groups in Abia State against using the name of the indigenous people of Biafra to score cheap political points. In response to a press conference held by a group in which Governor-elect Oti of Abia State was accused sponsoring IPOB in order to cause terror in the state ahead of the state governorship election petition tribunal decision on Friday, October the 6th. The Kanu family described the allegation in its entirety as false and baseless. The younger brother of IPOB leader Emma Kanu, who spoke with Punch Friday night, said what they are doing is out of desperation. If they have problem of leadership in the state, they should go and sort it out. They should stop dragging IPOB into their hopelessness. What we are interested in is the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who the federal government is still incarcerated in spite of court order for his release. And of course, this is coming from Kanu's family. All right, so we will take a quick break, and once we return, we will continue, of course, with the news update. Please don't go away because we will be back after this.
Thank you, black man. Freedom time. Listen, got this song that for me story, for me heroes day. Biafra freedom. Papa, where are you? You walk in the cabia, I'm Rachanye Lo, Wabia Quagere. Lele na Muga Mola no one. Eh, but you're Bolo no go out. Ojomo, I Bola no me. I'm Rachanye Lo, Wabia Quagere. Eh, Jano, I say Jano. Children, I say, yeah. That member when I say God in a mess on them, I say, me say, what type of freedom? I say, that remember when me go back in a me body line, I'm not God into the time. I say, heaven come down, that glory come fill up my soul, because when I my cross, my Savior, come make me whole, Almighty Thou, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, praise up my life, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, giant creation, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, save my life, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place. Children, children, I say, he has done it again. Respect to the great lion. Well, how we say, I'm the lion for freedom. Yeah, for the heroes day. We can't forget respect. Onibe. Oh, Papa were anya gile chukwu okike ka bịa ma bịa kwagere o ewo arịrị bola no me amracha yelo wa bịa kwalele lele na nwu ga mola no nwa gbadala boro no nwu do wa odumo wa arịrị bola no me amracha yelo wa bịa kwagere Ọnịcha bịa kwagere ekekere ọwa bịa kwagere Amadia họsụsụ arịrị kwụla n'ume mmalụ nwa amracha yelo bịa kwagere I say, just shackling all the bad things, yeah, and separate them from the good, because the day of harvest is near. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Almighty Jah, as I'm living at a place, as I'm keeping at this place, praise of my life, oh, as I'm living at a place, as I'm keeping at this place, giant creation, as I'm living at a place, as I'm keeping at this place, save my life, as I'm living at a place, as I'm keeping at this place.
Thank God they is that they turn every under me Babylon who never lived to see the rising of the sun.
Almighty Jah, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, praise of my life, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, giant creation.
It's dancing time. Onyomi nejeje obodo Igbo onye si na boyi obia iyala anyị mani jebe biko lotekwo anyị nejeyi ịnata kikuga anyị akwụ mụwa n'ebe losili nọ n'ejeyo mbosi nejeyi William Emeka nwa mambala simukule ya yakene getibe kuyiku wanu ka kwambosi kozili nwa mambala dezeni balani onye nweli nwe kwalifo onye juzili julifo onye dejo na William Emeka nwa mambala simuta ule kuyigaba kwambosi kosili ule kuyidakene umu wafulu no kafakolo Liverpool kani buzizo wetebe onedede bata sheluze no debe Manchester na papa Onsi banani buzizo wejo Birmingham onedede William Emeka nwa mambala ndene dimma Onyoma midu so na-asụ ọ na-ede ọ na-akwa osi legbulegbu oge ya. Onye omi na-ejeje obodo oyibo onye si na-akpọ ihe obi ya. William Emeka Nwamambala si m onye ọma ndị n'ịbala anyị n'ibe ya. Ọ na-ede ọ na-akpọ akpọ osi legbulegbu oge ya.
All right, welcome back once again. It is still Biafra Radio, and we are live. We are direct. Of course, Elohim, he is presiding over the affairs of his people. All right, before we went on a break, we are still bringing you updates and information. And of course, in the morning you wake up, you went out to hustle. And when you come back in the evening, there is no better way to retire to bed than to know what happened while you were gone, while you are away. And of course, this is where our job comes in, of course, as Biafra Radio Media, to bring you updates and information. Don't forget that tomorrow is a great day. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, of course, will be appearing before the Supreme Court in order, of course, to fight for his illegal detention by the zoo government. And of course, we expect an outcome. We expect his release and nothing more, nothing less, because there is no reason why Nnamdi Kanu should be still incarcerated when he has been acquitted of all charges by the Supreme Court of Appeal, or rather Appeal Court. And of course, this is what tomorrow's case is all about. And of course, we will also be bringing you updates as they happen in tomorrow's proceedings. And of course, if we are not live, we will come up later in the evening, and of course to inform Biafrans the proceedings and what went on, or what happened, or what did not happen. This is the whole idea, and this is the whole work of media, and this is what we have sworn to do, and this is exactly what we are going to do. So let's continue, of course, bringing you updates, news, and analysis. So, unite for Nnamdi Kanu's release. A businessman tells Southeast governor. Unite for Nnamdi Kanu's release. A businessman tells Southeast governor. All right, let's see what this news is all about. The chairman, Xenos Group, Leo Stan Eke, has called on the 5 Southeast governors to collaborate on the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. In a statement made available to the Punch newspaper on Sunday, Eke said the governors should take it as one-point agenda to President Bola Tinubu, noting that a positive outcome would quell the restiveness in the Southeast and usher in sustainable prosperity. Eke made the call at the 2023 Southeast Summit on Economic and Security in Owerri, Imo State, saying no concrete investment or development could take place in an atmosphere of tension and insecurity. Now, ndị Igbo na-atụ ilu sị, Oji onye n'ala ji onwe ya. It's a straightforward, saying of our people. If the Southeast thinks that there's going to be progress, that there's going to be, movement in terms of business in the Southeast while Mazi Kano is still incarceration. I mean, that is a misguided thinking, because the point is this: as long as Mazi Kano continues to be incarcerated, people will continue taking advantage. Criminality everywhere, destroying the infrastructure, taking away lives, and of course, destroying the business in that area called the Southeast. And of course, according to Mazi Eke, he said that there is no way you can expect, progress and business in Southeast while Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is incarcerated. So if you want to see things to begin to happen in the Southeast, if you want to see business begin to travail, you need to push for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So out of your hatred, out of your malice, out of your hypocrisy, if you people think that it is going to be business as usual while Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still incarcerated, I think it is indeed a misguided one. So I can agree with Mazi Eke, because what he is saying is absolutely the truth and not about the truth. It is doable. If the whole Southeast governors can agree together and make it an agenda. I mean, these people, they do attend the security meetings in Abuja, and I don't think they have raised the issue of the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are busy talking about insecurity in the Southeast, but you are not looking at the solutions of that insecurity. It does not take rocket science to understand that the incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of the reasons why people are taking laws into their hand. It is one of the reasons why people have gone agog, doing whatever they like, because there is nobody who they listen to. And we all know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only voice that Southeast listens to. He is the only voice. When he speaks, our people listen to. Now the question is, why are you people not talking about his release? Why are you people not speaking against his continued incarceration, and illegal incarceration for that matter? And that brings me back to the same proverb of our people. If you people continue to keep a blind eyes, turn the other way around with regards to the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it means that none of you people have the interest of that place at heart. So if you have the interest of our land at heart, now I'm talking to the Southeast governors, if you have the interest of the people that you are governing at heart, you should push and talk and speak about the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All right, I think it's still the same case. I have read this. Let's go to the next one and see what we have. Security agents humiliating Igbos at Southeast checkpoint. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejimako, alleges. Security agents humiliating Igbos at Southeast checkpoint. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejimako, alleges. Now, I don't think Ejimako is alleging anything. Why do I say so? I have personally experienced that. I remember when I went home for the burial of my mom in 2021. That's right. When I went to the burial of my mother in 2021 in Onitsha, I entered a bus. I think I was going to Enugu. On our way, I think when we got to Oka, that should be Oka, we got to an army checkpoint. They ordered all of us to embark from the bus. They ordered all of us, both old people, young people, elderly women, elderly men, to embark from the bus. We all embarked and everybody put their hands up. everybody put their hands up, and we have to walk to the other side while the bus drives empty. What a humiliation. Now I'm trying to confirm what Ejimako is saying. It is not alleging, it is a fact. This is the way our people live their life in that place. People are made to disembark from the box, and they are made to put their hands up like criminals and walk a distance. Whether it is raining, whether it is shining, they don't care. And this is how they continue to disgrace our people and, of course, reduce us to nothing. Why not? Why wouldn't they do that? Because our land has become a place that there is no leadership. It has become a place where there is no elders. People do not know who to listen to, and nobody speak for our people. And it is only in our land that such thing happen. Such thing does not happen any other place in that zoo they call Nigeria, except in Igbo land, except in Biafra land. And this is why Ejimako is, of course, kicking against such action. And he said security agents are humiliating Igbos at Southeast checkpoints. A lawyer, special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has lamented the humiliation of Igbos at checkpoints across the southeast. He lamented that security agents are oppressing Biafrans by forcing passengers out of vehicles and making them walk across checkpoints on foot. Ejimako alleged that institutional operation started during the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari. And of course, this is when this rubbish started. They are treating our people anyhow. They are making our people behave like people who are under surveillance, people who are under investigation, people who are under suspicion of committing any crime or any offense. And this has become the life of our people in the southeast. And this is what our lawyer Ejimako is speaking out this evening. All right, we continue. It is Biafra Radio, and of course, we are live, we are direct. Chukwu Kikabiama, he is watching over the affairs of his people. Don't go away.
Send me the time, come again. We know, you know. Listen up, we come from the eastern side. Alright. We come from the motherland. Them are trying to prove to me I don't know where I'm coming from. But Japan's them cause I know my roots. I know fit to lose the road for them. I'm unstoppable, my people stoppable. We keep on moving forward. We keep on grinding. Freedom for my people. Freedom for my nation. Freedom. Freedom as in Madika. Freedom. Freedom for my people. Freedom. We have gone a long way. No going back. We are too big to fall. No. Nothing fit to stop us. My my people demand freedom. Should be a crime, should be a crime to ask for your right, ask for your right. I will take it, let me know. We know they do the same thing, we know they go the same way. We don't carry the same language for matter. Free me, make I do my thing, Freedom for my people, freedom. Freedom for my nation, freedom. Free Mazinadekano, freedom. Freedom for my people, freedom. No, 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 no. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. We don't care for the struggle. Yeah. So many people don't go down for the struggle. It's hard time to get our right. All we have for our freedom. We can never, never stop. Biafra is a spirit. Let me see the way they fly. Freedom for my people, freedom. Freedom for my nation, freedom. Free Mazinadekano, freedom. Freedom for my people, freedom is a praise.
Obodo kenenu kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Kani kenebenu kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike.
Biafrans. All right, welcome back once again. Of course, it is still Biafra Radio, and we are live. We are direct. Elohim, he is supervising of our affairs of his people, and of course, like we have, of course, told you earlier, that tomorrow being the 5th day of October 2023, the year of our Lord, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be appearing, of course, before the Supreme Court, and this is the litigation brought by his legal representative, in terms of his continual detention. And we are fighting against that. We are kicking against that. We are saying that it is high time that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released from detention, because there is no just cause whereby he should continue to be incarcerated. Of course, he has been freed from all charges. He has been freed from all allegation, and his continued incarceration is deemed to be illegal and unethical, and of course illegal. I must repeat once again. Therefore, tomorrow it is happening in the Supreme Court, and it is the 5th of October, and we are crossing our finger. We are praying for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he will be released indeed. So therefore, of course, we will bring you information and of course an update how the whole thing will be unfolding tomorrow. And if you love our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I encourage you please to pray for our leader. I encourage you please to pray for Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it is the time for him to be released. It is time for him to be set free, because he can no longer be incarcerated for no just cause. I have never seen where a man will be locked up for committing no offense. I have never seen where a man will be continued incarcerated for no offense that he has committed, or somebody who has been freed, somebody who had been set free from all charges and all allegation, and yet you still lock him up. It is unacceptable, and we are saying that enough is enough. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, set him free. And of course, on this note, we will be bringing this program to an end this evening. And I want to thank you, of course, for making our time to join us this evening. And of course, we thank Elohim for this great program. And of course, continue listening to Biafra Radio because we will be coming on air now and then. And of course, if I'm not on air, there are other broadcasters as well. And I do indulge you to please join our broadcast whenever we come on air. And like I said, this is not about numbers. Definitely not. This is about preaching the gospel to those who are chosen, to those who are selected. And we are talking about 100 men, like our leaders say. We are no longer moving by numbers because even up till now, numbers has not gotten us Biafra. I think it is time for us to try those who are serious, those who are called, be it 10 people, be it 50 people. And of course, our leader has alluded that we are talking about 100 men. Therefore, on this note, I say, may Elohim bless our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as he appear before the court tomorrow, that Chukwu Kabiama will speak for him, that Elohim will set him free, that he will be free indeed, because the Bible said, if Chukwu Kabiama will set you free, you are free indeed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is free. He is free indeed. And Biafra will come. From me, from here, it is good night. And God bless Biafra.
Together we fight for